Another arm for the pen. The Astros adding Hector Rondon on Friday on a 2-year deal. Rondon has been up and down of late with the Cubs, but still throws hard and still strikes dudes out. So a change of scenery may do the trick here. As for the other new faces, it's Jeff Luhnow joining Matt Musil and I shortly after the team signed Joe Smith.
Joining us now is the general manager of the Astros, Jeff Luhnow. Congratulations again. Of course, you're getting kudos wherever you go. Tell us about Smith. Tell us about guys you've picked up since the last time we talked.
Well, thank you. You know, it's a short off season, so we have to get busy. And the number one priority was to add a few pitchers. We were looking at relievers. We're looking at starters. We're not done yet, but we made a big addition today, this weekend, and we added Joe Smith. Joe Smith is a right-handed reliever. He's been in the league for about 11, 12 years. He throws from a low arm angle. But he gets righties out. He's devastating against righties, and there's some good righties in our league. He also has enough good stuff to get the lefties out. So he's going to be another big weapon for us, another weapon for AJ to use towards the end of the game.
I mean, he's a guy in high leverage situations. Matchups are certainly important, but because of that, you can throw him against righties and lefties.
Yeah, and that's the way it is. I mean, the opposition lineups will stack their lefties in between their righties. Right. We know you've got, you know, Cruz and Cano, and so you're going to have this guy face some lefties. His stuff has developed against lefties. He's good, but his right-on-right stuff is electric. Yeah.
But how about strengthening from the left side in the bullpen?
Well, we have all of our guys have at least one weapon against lefties, and so we don't feel like we have to sign a lefty just to have one. Tony Sipp ended the year on a positive note. He's going to come to camp. We've got some guys in our minor league system that we like, but we're going to continue to look as the offseason develops, and maybe there's somebody out there that has weapons against a lefty.
How much concern is there with Ken Giles and the way he ended the season, mentally, perhaps?
Yeah. I'm not concerned. I think Ken is mentally tough, and anytime you go through an experience like that where you have some struggles in the postseason, you learn from it. Think about 2015. We had several of our young players make mistakes in key games against the Royals that may have cost us a game and potentially the series, and they came back in 17, and you know, having been there once, you feel a lot more like ready to do it, and I think that's what's going to happen with Ken Giles.
How about Rule 5 draft? Who'd you pick up? Who'd you lose?
Anthony goes.
I was happy about you did not lose Jason Martin. I love
me
that
too.
kid.
Jason is a prospect for us. We picked up Anthony Goss, who was a former Astro. He was an Astro for about 24 hours a few years back, and then was traded for Brett Wells. He was a position player for his entire career so far, and he switched into a pitcher last year. Pitches from the left side, has devastating weapons. We don't know how he's going to develop because it's brand new for him, but we figured we'd give it a shot.
You made a run at Giancarlo Stanton.
Or did you? Or did you?
I think he did.
Okay.
Or did you?
We had a conversation with the Marlins, and we were cognizant of the types of players they were looking for and the return they were looking for monetarily, and it just didn't match up for us, and the Yankees were more aggressive, but he's a great player, so I'm not surprised there was a lot of debate.
And that leads to my next question, the outfield. How concerned are you? Josh Reddick slumped a little the last couple of series, but are you overly concerned?
Not really. You got Springer, we got Reddick, we've got Marwin Gonzalez out there, Derek Fisher, Jake Marisnick, we've got guys in the minor leagues, Tony Kemp, so we've got plenty of options. We're going to continue to look as the offseason goes on, and if there's something that makes sense, but I'm pretty confident that our guys are going to play well, and our outfield's going to be a strength again.
Hey, what does a World Series GM get from Santa?
That's a good question.
How about a couple days off and the DVDs so I can rewatch all those games, because it's all a foggy memory to me at this point.
Is that your biggest concern, that your guys, along with you and your family, get some downtime?
Yeah, I mean, the guys are enjoying all of the spoils of being champions, but I see them on TV, I see them doing events, charity events, etc. And I really hope they're getting a little bit of downtime and rest. I saw them this week in the gym working out. They're already getting ready for next year. But I do hope, I think these guys are young enough, they're going to bounce back.
Yeah, we're looking forward to 2018. Jeff, thanks so much for your time.
Of course.
There he is, Jeff Luhnow, the Astros GM.